Hey, this is Matt with the Crisis Point Racing, and today we're going to be installing the performance race pedals from Custom Corvette Accessories into the C5 Track Vette. These ran me about $171 with shipping and handling, and I chose them because I read a really interesting thread over at CorvetteForum.com, of which I'll include a link in the description below, where the guy was talking about a much grippier surface under heavy braking, as well as during rainy conditions when you get water in the bottom of your race shoes. In this car, apparently, when you apply the brake, it has a tendency to slip off under wet conditions, and we definitely don't want that. So, let's get started.
Okay, let's see what comes in the box. Got the dead pedal, the clutch pedal, the brake pedal, gas pedal, bunch of fasteners, useless instructions, and then we've got a 1/16 drill bit and a 9mm socket. Let's get started.
So here we are down here in the footwell. As you can see, the bolts are going to go through these holes here. We're going to put this on here. And I believe the instructions say to use these two holes and these two sets right here. And it looks like Panzer wants to get a piece of this, but what we're going to do is put the bolts through those holes, tighten it up in the back, and we should be good to go. I won't go too much over this since that's a pretty simple procedure, so we'll be right back. As you can see, we got the first one on here. We got these bolts through, put the clamps on the back, the clips, and bolted those up and got it nice and tight so it's not going anywhere. You can already kind of see the difference between this this gridded pyramid texture they have on these pedals versus the stock pedals, which I've read that you could slip off of really easy in wet conditions. I haven't really experienced it myself, but you can kind of tell that these are much more slick than the aftermarket pedals. Kind of looking forward to driving this to see what it looks like next go around. So I'll go ahead and get this brake pedal on, and we'll be back for the dead pedal and gas pedal. Thanks. Also, kind of before we go to brake and get these pedals on, I wanted to show you these clips and how they should go on. You can see they're curved. I believe you want these curved towards the pedal to kind of fit the contour of what's going on there, and then the little cutout here in the middle to account for the arm that's coming out of the car itself. I just want to go over that. This is probably the proper way to get these on here. Okay, so as you can see, we've got both these guys on here. They're all nice and bolted in for us. What's left to do now is the dead pedal and the gas pedal. So for this one, what they want you to do is take that 1/16 drill bit and go ahead and mark some holes in both of these guys. And then they actually say to use these as a guide, which implies that you have a clamp or something to put on here. But since I don't have a clamp small enough to kind of get in here and get this clamp in the right place, I chose to use a red magic marker. And of course, the first thing you're going to say is, hey, aren't you going to mark up your brand new aluminum pedals? And basically, I just say, who gives a this is going to be a race car. No one's going to be down here looking at my pedals, judging how shiny they are. So I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and use these to make some marks in the pedals so that I actually get them in the right place, and then I'll screw those in. So let me get it all prepped for that, and we'll be back. Another important thing to note here is that they say that the covers here should not extend past the bottom of the OEM pedal. So we're making sure that we don't extend past there. And already you can tell that this is already going to be a lot closer to the brake pedal than the OEM pedals, which makes heel toe a lot easier. I never really had a big problem heel toeing this car, but this should even make it even easier than it is stock. So I'll go ahead and mark these up, get the drill out and drill those, and then we'll be back for the final installation. Another important thing to note here is this block of wood I got back behind the gas pedal. This will make it easier when I'm drilling this to go ahead and get some pressure on it so it doesn't move around on me. So this is actually pretty easy stuff. Makes it's very easy to go ahead and get your pilot holes in. And there we are. We have all the pedals installed, got all the screws in the right places. Everything looks pretty good. It looks like we got a nice closer gas pedal here. It's about even with the bottom of the OEM pedal, and that's doing fine right there. You can see I got a few marks out there, and I did get a nice scrape on the nice finished aluminum there. But so if you are doing this to make a show car, or all you do is really cars and coffee and are interested in what other people think of your dead pedal, I'd go ahead and cover this up with some masking tape before drilling it in. But like I said, this car is going to be built for the racetrack, so don't really care about what they look like. I'm more interested in having nice pedals that get lots of grip on my shoes and will allow me to heel toe even easier. So hey, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Okay, so that was the performance pedal install. Everything went fantastic. I would say that I've already had these on the car for about a month. They've been fantastic, super grippy, easy to put on. Would highly recommend that you put something on there for your track car. This will be the first in a series of videos that we do in transitioning the C5 street car into a C5 dedicated track car. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.